Good morning, student. Welcome to online classes. As you know, we have discussed the topic matrices. In this session, we have a question answer problem. So we discuss some one marketing questions, and group B, that is 4 marks, and long question category, that is 6 marks. So in this session we have discussed some questions or some problems to work out. So here are the questions. It is the group A. As you know, this is syllabus of CHC. So CHC in group 1, it's category of 1 mark pairing. So first we have discussed group A category in the topic matrices. So first of all, here are the questions. Let's start. Question number 1. State the order of the following matrices. So first bit is a matrix having elements A, B, C. We have to find what is the order of the matrices. So here is the solution. Here. So the solution of first bit is, because it is a matrix having one row and 3 columns. So its order is 1 into 3. Its order is 1 into 3. Similarly, we can say order of the second bit, that is it having first we have to choose row and then columns. So it having 2 rows and 1 column. So the order of the second matrix is 2 into 1, because having 2 rows and 1 columns. Similarly, the solution of third point, that is a matrix having 3 rows and 4 columns. So order of this matrix is 3 into 4. So here is the solution of the question number 1. Now question number 2. In question number 2, how many entries are there in a 3 into 3 matrix? Here is the solution. How many entries? How many entries means how many elements in a 3 into 3 matrix. 3 into 3 matrix means having 9 elements. So in 3 into 3 matrix, that means it is 9 elements, or we can say 9 entries. Similarly, the solution of second point, how many entries in P into Q matrices? That means if we multiply them, then we get result PQ elements. Similarly, the solution of third bit, A square matrix of order P. So here the matrices having square matrix means row and column are same. So order of P means row, number of row equal to P and number of column also P. So the number of elements are P into P, that is P square elements. So here is the solution of the second number. Now proceed to question number 3. In the matrix, here the matrices, write the value of A23, A31, A32, A33. Here the value, we have to find the value of this. So it is a matrix having 3 into 3, that means it contains 3 rows and 3 columns. First we have to choose the value of A23. As you know, A23 means it is a position, 2-3 means second row, third column. It is an element of second row and third column. Second row. Now proceed to question number 3. In the matrix, write the value of A23, A31, A32, A33. First, we have to find the value of A23. A23 means it is a position of second row, third column. A23 means it is an element of second row, third column element. That means, so in this matrix, second row is here and third column. Second row and third column. So it is a value of 2. So the value of A23 is 2. Similarly, A31 means it is an element of third row and first column. Third row and first column, the value is 3. Similarly, the value of A32 means it is an element or it is an entry of third row and second column. So third row and second column, so the value is 5. Similarly, A33 means it is an element of third row and third column. The value is 6. So here is the solution of the question number 3. Now proceed to question number 4. Write 7 elements with 7 elements. How many matrices of different order can be formed? That means here given 7 elements, we have to construct how many matrices? Having 7 elements. That means 7 elements, given are 7 elements, how many matrices of different order can be formed? So as you know, 7 is a prime number, so 7 is factorized into 2 forms, that is 7 into 1 or 1 into 7. So with 7 elements, how many matrices can be formed? There are 2 matrices formed. There are 7 into 1 order and 1 into 7 order. There are 2 types of matrices can be formed. Similarly, another question is here. With question number 5, with 24 elements, how many matrices of different order can be formed? Here the number of elements is 24. So similar question related to question number 4. So here the value is 24. So 24 is factorized in different form. That is, we can factorize 1 into 24. So it is an order of, or we can write 24 into 1, or we can write 3 into 8, or 8 into 3. Similarly, 4 into 6, 6 into 4, or we can write 2 into 12, 12 into 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think in 24 elements there are 8 type of different orders can be formed. So every element can be factorized to form different order matrices. So here is the solution of question number 5. But in case of prime number, only 2 order can be formed. In case of prime number, and other elements, or we will say composite number, it is a factorized form of this number. So here is the solution of question number 5. Next, we proceed to question number 6, and the question number 6 is, if A is a matrix and B is another matrix, then find 2A plus B. So you have to find the value of 2A plus B. 2A plus B means here the 2 is scalar multiple of A matrices, so 2 into, if we put the value of A, the value of A is minus 4, 2, 3, 1, minus 5, 7, plus the value of B is 0, 4, 1, 1, 3, 7. If we multiply the, so 2 is the scalar multiple of the given matrices, so we multiply, then we get the result minus 8, 4, 6, 2, minus 10, 14, plus 0, 4, 1, 1, 3, 7. And if we add them, first we have to check, is that possible to add? Yes, it is possible, because order of the given matrices is 2 into 3, because it contains 2 rows and 3 columns. Similarly, order of the second matrix is also 2 into 3. If we add them, in previous class we have to know how to add corresponding element to corresponding element. That means minus 8 plus 0, that is minus 8. 4 plus 4, that is 8. 6 plus 1 that is 7, 2 plus of 1 that is 3, minus 10 plus of 3 that is minus 7, 40 plus 7 that is 21. So here is the solution of question number 6. Now proceed to question number 7. If A is a matrix and B is another matrix, then is A plus B defined? We have to check that. Is it possible to A plus B? First, we write A plus B. Here the value of A is 2, 3, 1, 2 plus the value of B is 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1. In matrices, first we have to check, is it possible to add them? So first write the order of the given matrices. So order of the first matrices is 2 into 2 and the order of the second matrix is 2 into 3. So in this case the order of the given matrices are not equal, so we cannot add them. So it is not possible to add two matrices. That means we cannot solve A plus B. So it is impossible to find it, or we cannot define A plus B. So proceed to question number 8. Write the order of the matrix A. Here the matrices is 1, 2, 3 into A matrices is equal to 2, 1, 5, 7. First we have to write the order of the given matrices. So the order of the first matrices is 1 into 3 and the order of the second matrix is also 1 into 4 because it contains 1 row and 4 columns. So order of the result matrix is 1 into 4, order of the first matrix is 1 to 3. We have to find what is the order of the A. First, we have the condition first. As you know, in multiplication cases, order of first matrix, number of column of first matrix, and number of rows in second matrix, if they are same, then we have to multiply. So here is the condition. As you know, if number of column of first matrix is equal to number of row of second matrix, then the order of the result matrix is n into p. So in this question, here the order of first matrix is 1 into 3 and as the number of column is 3, so the number of row must be 3. As a given, the result is 1 into 4. 1 into 4 means here the first value is 1 and the last value is 4. So order of the A is 3 into 4. So here is the solution. Order of A is equal to 3 into 4 according to multiplication rule. Now proceed to question number 9. Find x and y if this matrix is multiplied and that compare to 8, 3. First, we have to multiply them. First, we have to check is it possible to multiply or not. It is order of 2 into 2 and it is also order of 2 into 1. And the right hand part, the order of the right hand side is 2 into 1. First, we have to check is it possible to multiply or not. Yes, it is possible because in first matrix the number of column is 2. In second matrix number of row is also 2. So they are equal, so it can multiply. And what is the result of the matrices? And the result must be the order is 2 into 1. Now multiply them. 2 into 1 means there is 2 rows and 1 column. So here is the position here. It is a position of A11. A11 means first row and first column. So you multiply, then you get 2x minus y. Similarly, it is a position of 2 1, so second row and first column, so you get minus 3x plus 4y is equal to 8 3. Hence the order also 2 into 1. Now it is an equal matrix. Equal matrix means this matrix is also order 2 into 1 and the right side also 2 into 1. So we can compare the corresponding elements. So if we compare them, then we get 2x minus y is equal to 8 and minus 3x plus 4y is equal to 3. If you solve two equations, it is a first equation and it is a second equation. If we solve these two equations, we get the result x and y. And this is your task to solve x and y, to find out x and y. Now, question number 10. A matrix which is both symmetric and skew symmetric is a dash matrix. A matrix having both symmetric and skew symmetric. It is what type of matrix? It is a null matrix, because null matrix which is both symmetric and skew symmetric. So here is the solution of question number 10. So in group A, all are objective type questions having 1 mark. Now proceed to group B, and group B carries 4 marks. So here the question number 1. If A is equal to the matrix of 2 into 2 order and I is the 2 into 2 unit matrix, then find A minus 2i into A minus 3i. We have to calculate the value of this. So here is the solution. As you know, here given A is equal to 4 2 minus 1 1, and the value of I, as you know, I is a unit matrix. So here the unit matrix I is the order of 2 into 2. So the value of unit matrix is 1 0 0 1 in second order. Now we have to find the value of A minus 2i into A minus 3i. That is equal to, if we put the value of A, here the value of A is 4 2 minus 1 1, the value of A minus 2i. 2i, if we multiply 2 in unit matrix, so we get 2 0 0 2. Multiply and then write. So the value of next term A minus 3i, so the value of A is 4 2 minus 1 1 minus 3i. So if we multiply 3 in unit matrix, so you get 3 0 0 3. Now calculate or solve this expression, and the value is, if we subtract two matrices, first we have to check is it possible to subtract them or not. It is possible because the order of the first matrix is 2 into 2 and the order of the second matrix is also 2 into 2. So we can subtract. So if we subtract the corresponding element, we get the result 4 minus 2, that is 2, 2 minus 0, that is 2, minus of 0, that is minus 1, 1 minus of 2, that is minus 1. Similarly, subtract the second term, we get 4 minus 3, that is 1, 2 minus 0, that is 2, minus 1 minus 0, that is minus 1, 1 of minus 3, that is minus 2. So here is the solution of this above expression. Then we have to check, is it possible to multiply them or not? Is it possible? Because its order of first matrix is 2 into 2 and the order of the second matrix is also 2 into 2. So it is possible to multiply, and the order of the result matrix is also 2 into 2. Because here the first matrix is 2 and the last value is 2. So it is the solution of 2 into 2 order matrix. Now we have to multiply. So as you 2 into 2, that means we have to write 4 elements. So it is an elements, or it is a elements of first row, first column A11, so it is a multiplication of first row and first column. So you get 2 into 1, that is 2, 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2. Similarly, 2 into 2, it is a position of A12, first row, second column, 2 into 2, 4, minus 4. Similarly, it is a position of 2, 1, that means second row, first column, then we get minus 1, plus 1. Similarly, position of 2, 2, second row and second column, that is minus 2, plus 2. So if you calculate, then we get 0, 0, 0, 0. So it is a null matrix, or you can write it is denoted by 4. So you can write 4. So here is the solution. We have to find the value of a minus 2i and a minus 3i, and the solution is null matrix or zero matrix. Now proceed to question number 2. Question number 2 is express 3, 5, 1 minus 1 as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Now given matrix is 3, 5, 1 minus 1. First of all, we have to check the given matrix is a square matrix or not. If it is not square matrix, then you cannot define or you cannot be expressed as a sum of symmetric or skew symmetric. So as you given it is a square matrix, that means 2 into 2, so you can express as a sum of symmetric or skew symmetrics. Now, as we know a theorem of symmetric and skew symmetric, every expression or every matrix can express half of A plus transpose of A plus half of A minus A of transpose. That means A can be expressed this way, and the first term is called symmetric and the second expression is skew symmetric, as you know in the theorem. So first we have to check symmetry matrix. So the value of symmetry matrix is half of A plus transpose of A. So if we put the value of half of the value of A is 3, 5, 1 minus 1 plus transpose of A. If we calculate the transpose of A, then we get 3, 5. As you know, transpose of A means changing rows into columns. So first row changing to first column and second row changing to second column. Then we add them. If we add, then we get 6, 6, 6 minus 2. If we multiply it, half is a scalar multiple. Scalar multiple, if we multiply all the elements, then we get 3, 3, 3 minus 1. So the value of symmetry matrix is this. Now found the value of skew symmetric matrix, and the value of skew symmetric matrix is half of A minus transpose of A. So if we put the value of A, so here the value of A is 3, 5, 1 minus 1 minus the value of transpose of A is equal to 3, 1, 5 minus 1. So we get half of, if we subtract, then we get 3 minus 3, that is 0, 5 minus 1, that is 4, 1 minus 5, that is minus 4, minus or plus 1, that is 0. So if we multiply, scalar multiply half to every element or every entry, then we get 0, 2, minus 2, 0. So get the value of symmetric matrix and get the value of skew symmetric matrix. Now we have to add them. Symmetry matrix and skew symmetry matrix. So the value of symmetry matrix is 3, 3, 3 minus 1. That is the solution of the symmetry matrix. plus, now if we put the value of symmetry matrix, the value of symmetry matrix is 3 3 3 minus 1, and the value of skew symmetry matrix is 0 2 minus 2 0. If we add them, then we get the result 3 plus 0, that is 3, 3 plus 2, that is 5, 3 plus of minus 2, that is 1, minus 1 plus 0, that is minus 1. And this is also equal to the given matrix. So every matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetry matrix. So here symmetry matrix is equal to 3 3 into 3 minus 1, and skew symmetric matrix is 0 2 minus 2 0. So here is the solution of the question number 14. Now proceed to group C, and group C containing 6 marks. It is a long question category problem. Sorry, it is a group B, and it is a question number 3. If A, B, C are the matrices of order 2, and the given matrices is 2A plus B plus C is 1 2 3 0, A plus B plus C is equal to 0 1 2 1, and A plus B minus C is equal to 1 2 1 0. Then we have to find the value of A, B and C. Now how to calculate or how to find the value of A, B and C matrices. Now given the matrices are 2A plus B plus C is equal to 1 2 3 0, is the equation number 1. Similarly, the second equation is 0 1 2 1, equation number 2, and third one A plus B minus C, that is 1 2 1 0, equation number 2. If we subtract equation 2 from equation 1, if we subtract, then 2A plus B plus, here the left side of equation number 1 is 2A plus B plus C minus A plus B plus C is equal to, similarly in the right hand side, 1 2 3 0 2 1. Why we subtract them? If we subtract them, we cancel more matrices. So here 2A plus B plus C minus A minus B and minus C, and that equal to, if we subtract them, 1 minus 0, that is 1, 2 minus 1, that is 1, 3 minus 2, that is also 1, 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. If we subtract, then now cancelling B matrices and C matrices, because it's sign opposite sign. So 2A minus A, that is A. So the value of A matrices is 1 1 1 minus 1. Similarly, if we subtract equation 2 and 3, then we get result another matrices, that is A plus B plus C minus A plus B minus C in left hand side category. In right hand side, 0 1 2 1 minus 1 2 1 0. That is equal to A plus B plus C minus A minus B plus C, and that is equal to 0 minus 1, that is minus 1, 1 minus 2, that is minus 1, 2 minus 1, that is 1, 1 minus 0, that is 1. Now cancelling matrices A and B, and we add C plus C, that is 2C is equal to minus 1 minus 1 1 1, and the value of C is minus 1 minus half, because 2 is a multiple of the C, equal to take it to right side, then we get minus half, half and half. So here is the value of the matrices C, and the value of A is also here. So we found the value of A and C. Now we have to find the value of B. If we put the value of A and C, put the value of A and C in equation, as you put equation 1, 2 or 3, anyone. If we put in equation suppose 1, then you get a result of a B matrix. And this is your task to get the value of B matrices. Now, proceed to question number 4. If A is a matrix and B is another matrix, find the value of A, B, C. And here is the condition: A is equal to B. So here the given A is equal to B. So the value of A is equal to A minus B, 2A plus C, 2A minus B, 3C plus D, and is equal to the value of B is minus 1, 5, 0, 30. First we have to check it is an equal matrix or not. Yes, it is an equal matrix because the order of first matrix is 2 into 2 and order of B matrix is also 2 into 2. So they are same order. If we compare the corresponding elements, then we get A minus B is equal to minus 1, 2A minus B is equal to 0, and 2A plus C is equal to 5, 3C plus D is equal to 30. So if we compare the corresponding element both sides, then we get 4 type of equation. So it is equation number 1, 2, 3 and 4. If we solve 4 equations, then we get the result A, B and C. So it is your task to find the value of A, B, C and some hints here. If we subtract equation 1 and 2, B is cancelled, so we get the result A. Similarly, if we found A, then you put the value of A in equation 1, then you get the result of B. Similarly, you also found the value of C and D also. So it is your task to solve or to find out the value of A, B, C, D in equation 4 type of equations. Now proceed to group C category, and it is a 6 mark. It is a long question type question. So having 6 marks. So here the question number 1 in long type. If A is in a matrix, B is another matrix, then find matrix X such that 3A plus 2B minus 3X is equal to the matrix. So we have to find the value of X because given A and B here. Now the given equation is 3A plus 2B minus 3X is equal to minus 2, 2, 8, 18 minus 4, 42, 34, 4, 60. Now, here the first term is 3A. Here the A matrix and 3 is scalar. So 3 is multiple in every element. So we get the final result, that is the value of 3A is, if you multiply 3 in each element, so we get 6, 0, 12, 18, 6, 24, 6, 12, 18 plus similarly 2B, the value of B is here and 2B, 2 is a scalar, so 2 is multiply every element, so we get 16, 8 minus 4, 0 minus 4, 0, 4, 4, 12 minus 3x is equal to minus 2, 2, 8, 18 minus 4, 42, 34, 4, 60. Now, if we add the first two matrices, then we get the result 16 plus 6, that is 22, 0 plus 8, that is 8, 12 plus minus of 4, that is 8, 8 plus 0, that is 8, sorry, 18 plus 0, that is 18, 6 plus or minus 4, that is 2, and it is 24, 6 plus 4, that is 10, 16, and that is 30. So if we add the first two matrices, then we get the result this minus 2, 2, 8, 18 minus 4, 42, 34, 4, 60 is equal to 3x. Now we take 3 minus 3 is 2 right side, so it is positive sign, so it is 3x. Now we subtract the two matrices. It's possible to subtract them because they have same order. So if you subtract them, you get 22 minus or minus 2, that is 24. So you add 8 minus of 2, that is 6. 8 minus of 8, that is 0. 18 minus 18, 0. 2 plus 6, 24 minus of 42, that is 18 minus 18. 10 minus of 24, that is minus 24. 16 minus of 4, that is 12. 30 minus of 60, that is minus 30, is equal to 3x. Now we subtract, we take common 3 to every element, so we get 8, 2, 0, 0, 2, minus 6, minus 8, 4, minus 10 is equal to 3x. We cancel scalar 3 both sides, then we get the result of x. So here is the solution of the value of x. So here is the solution. Now here is the question number 2. To work out, verify that transpose of AB is equal to transpose of B into transpose of A. If A is equal to 1, 3, minus 2, 4, 1, 0, and B is equal to 1, 3, minus 4, 6, 0, minus 2. As you know, it is in previous session we discussed about this type of question. So it is your task to solve this question number. It is your task to solve this matrix. Thank you. Have a nice day.